What's up, YouTube and vapors out there? It's me, John from JJVAPER, and today for you guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my pros and cons and my experience with this kit right here. And the kit we're going to be talking about today is the Osub 80 watt from Smok. Let's get to it. Alright guys, now let's talk about the Osub kit for a little bit before we get to the pros and cons. The kit includes a Brit tank, which is a 24.5 millimeter tank, has top fill. It also includes 2.4 ohm coils, which these coils are compatible with the Baby Beast, I believe, the Baby Beast tank. And yeah, the kit also includes a spare glass tank, USB charging for your firmware and charging capabilities, and some extra O-rings for your tank. Okay, that's about it. And your manual and all that good stuff. And let's talk. And it also includes the Osub 80 watt right here, which is a 80 watt device. It does your TCRs, your temperature control modes. It has a built-in 3,300 milliamp battery, and it has Smok's famous side firing button or firing trigger. Hear that? But actually, it's not the whole side. It's actually only from like here to top, here and up. So yeah, it's a little different, but it's almost like the same thing. It has a nice fire recoil sound. All right, guys. Now let's get to the pros and cons. Let me take a bait first. We're going to work our way from top to bottom, so we're going to start with the Brit tank first. And let's go with the cons. The cons with this Brit tank is juice capacity. Only holds 2 mLs of juice. For a sub-ohm tank, for me, that's too low. You know, especially sub-ohm tanks, I like the chain vape. 2 mLs is going to be gone like nothing. Another con I have to give it is to when you want to swap your coils, you actually have to basically almost disassemble the entire tank. I'm not a big fan of that. And third con is not really, I'm not sure if I'm going to count this as a con because it is also a pro, which is the top fill. The top fill is actually your drip, the lid is actually your drip tip. See? Move it. It's actually your top fill, which is actually your drip tip. So you cannot use your standard 510 drip tips on this tank. So I'm not sure if I want to label that as a con. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. And fourth and final, this one's actually a big con. It's the biggest con for me, is that this tank leaks. It leaks actually a lot. The 0.4 ohm coil that was installed with the Brit tank when I first got it leaked the most. Every time I fill it, it leaks. Sometimes when I'm vaping it, it leaks. And sometimes when I'm just like sitting on the floor or sitting on the desk or something, it leaks. So I got tired of it and I swapped out the coil and I replaced it with the extra 0.4 ohm coil they gave me. And this one is it's actually this one right now that's installed, and it's actually a little better. It's actually it's more better. It only leaks when you fill it. I tried everything to stop it, you know, from closing the airflow and everything like that, and it still leaks. So your first or 3 hits it's gonna have some spit back because of the leakage, but then after that it'll go away. And yeah, so let's go with pros now. And pros for the Brit tank there's actually only one pro, but it's a good pro, and it's flavor. When this tank is not leaking on me and it's cooperating properly with me, flavor is great. Like, I mean, it's really good. It's probably the highest, best flavoring sub-ohm tank I've tried. But yeah, besides the leaking, when it comes to flavor, it's probably the best sub-ohm tank. So let's go to now let's go to the device. We'll start with cons first. See right there, it's leaking right now. I don't know why. Now let's go cons with the device. There's only actually one con with this device, and this con is it's basically on TCR, on temperature control mode. you cannot set your wattage on it. You have to use that Smok soft minimum hard thing they got going on. I'm not a big fan of that, so I'm going to give that a con. Now let's go with pros. Pros on this, let's start off with this brand new side firing trigger right here. It's very comfortable. If you're a lefty or a righty, it doesn't really matter. It feels comfortable. So I have to give that a pro. A very big pro. I love the X Cube Ultra side firing button, but this one just took it out of the park. Now another pro has to be this built-in 3,300 milliamp battery. I get great battery life with this. This is my go-to mod when I go to work. I work 8 hours a day, roughly, and it could last 8 hours a day from vaping from 50 to 60 watt, 50 to 75 watts. It could last about 7 to 8 hours full charge. So I gotta give that a pro. Another pro I have to give it is that 25 millimeters and below sits nice and flush on this device. For such a baby device, I mean, it's really small. It looks nice. It's nice and flush. Like right here is the 24.5 millimeter Brit Beast tank, and it sits nice. It actually still has a little room right here, so I have to give that a pro. And the final pro I have to give it, the most important pro, is price point. Element Vape is selling this for about 50 bucks. 50 bucks for this whole kit is a steal. You get a Brit Beast tank, which is I'm not sure with that. I mean, I've had a little bad luck with this Brit Beast tank, but it comes with a Brit Beast tank, and it comes with a built-in a device that has a built-in 3,300 milliamp battery. So I have to give them a big pro for that. So now let's get to my experience with this kit, and my experience with this kit has been great. Like I told you before, it is my go-to mod now when I'm on the go. When I'm going out, leaving the house, it's my go-to mod. Because it's nice and small, can fit in my pocket. I don't mind holding it all day because it's so small and flush. And yeah, guys. The only bad bumps on the road I was having with this kit, it was this Brit Beast tank. Just tell you the truth. But it's working properly right now. And its flavor is great. I have some Bam Bam e-liquid from here. Bam Bam Cannoli e-liquid in here. Tastes great. Smok, I actually really wish that you guys could sell this device separately, because if you did, I would purchase it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie with you guys, 50 bucks, it's kind of pricey. I mean, some people would consider that pricey. I can't consider that pricey, but I mean, a device you don't have to worry about buying your own separate 18650 batteries. It's already a pro for me. Battery life, and it also comes with a tank. I mean, like I said, maybe it's just the coils that I had. It's just my bad luck. So yeah, guys, it's a great kit. Yeah, that's about it, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that like button. If you guys dislike this video, then do whatever you like. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you guys are new and you guys like to be notified when I post a new video, because I have other things I have to review for you guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, keep on vaping.